This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Timothy Peters in that 31 looks like he's got a flat tire.
Looks like a left rear tire is flat.
It's shredded, but it looks like he's got it down. If he can keep it from blowing apart, tearing the fender well off that car, it won't be as bad as it really could be.
Wendy.
Timothy Peters just came over the radio and said he did run over a piece of metal off at turn 4. They are coming down to change that tire.
Okay, so that tire just about to come off of it, and if it comes off, could tear up that fender well, so he's got to be careful that don't happen.
Could tear up the fender well, but it could also bring out the yellow flag that he would like to have.
Yep. Double-edged sword there.
And it is shredded. He's about to run. He is now running on the wheel. No more rubber between him and the ground, and so we're going to see a lot more smoke coming out.
Yep. Down in turn 3 and 4, so still got 3/4
on this track. He wants to hold on to the top spot.
We saw Billy Venturini shoot to the top there. Just some good racing.
Billy Venturini running third the last time they went by the start-finish line. Bobby Gerhart dropped back to fourth. And we're going to see a lot of that. I mean, guys will drop 5, 6 spots in one lap. And problems behind our leaders. The 11 getting into the wall hard. That's Brian Silas, as well as the 78 having troubles with Doug Reed. Wow. And that was a hard hit by Brian Silas in that number 11.
Andy Hillenberg entry. Fast track.
There's what we like to see.
That window net's down. Good sign.
On lap 36. Again, out in front, it's Steve Wallace, and just behind them, 3 wide, but it wasn't going to work out. Brian Silas kind of came down a little bit and airborne.
Yeah, the 22 stuck his nose in a hole that wasn't quite big enough, too. Got in the back of Juan, and he did a good job of gathering it up.
Oh, he sure did.
I think the 22
stuck it in. There's Montoya right to the bottom. Little impact to the left side door there. Wow.
A little damage to the rear bumper also of that number 4. When we restarted, Michael Falk was out in front of the field.
Oh, I believe. Did I see the left front fender up?
Yep. Looks like
left front tire
come off that 9 car of Matt Hagan's. Unfortunate for him. Good run for him. This car finished third at Daytona like we talked about earlier.
Caution has come out, and so our 4th caution of the day has come out, and it looks as though it's a cut tire of the number 9 of Matt Hagan's.
This will take fuel out of the equation.
Yes, it will. Matt can get down on pit row and get the tire changed and hopefully not lose a lap. It would be beneficial to him.
Take one more look. Matt's in front of the short pack here, and you see the tire blowing there, and he made an immediate left and getting off of the racetrack and getting out of the racing surface.
Good job of getting. Wallace can flat get it done, Rick. You've seen him in the truck series. He knows how to draft, and he's an aggressive drafter, and he can feel that wind. He knows where to go. And Frank Kimball, he's got tons of experience too.
Kimball has just taken the point. He takes away the air from the 61 of Steve Wallace, and so now Frank Kimball, with just 16 laps of racing to go, looking to claim his first ever super speedway win.
Steve Wallace there on the bottom saying, wow, where did Kimball come from? And, you know, that Kimball group, you got to owe it to them. They put a tremendous effort into this race. The super speedways has never been that group's forte, but this time, Bill Kimball, Frank Kimball said, we're going to put it on them. We've gone the routes. They've helped us out with the car. We've worked on
problems. We got problems coming through. Turns 3 and 4.
Blake Borkland.
Coming out of 4 to 32 of Blake Borkland. Pinned to the 87.
Tony
also involved the 25 of Billy Venturini. Brent Sherman in the 04 to the 39 of Pete Shepard.
Well, there it is, guys. There's the big wreck we were talking about. 16 of Justin Allgaier. Unfortunate. Just takes one to get a little twisted, and that's what happens. 3 wide racing as you come off of 4. That's an end result.
Quite a few cars involved. Billy Venturini was looking to improve on his best finish here, which was second back in 2003. Would have had to win, had a car that looked like he could contest for the win. Blake Bjorklund in that 32 also with terminal damage.
Brent Sherman in the 04 car, Serta Mattress car also involved.
It's got to be disappointing for Blake Bjorklund just coming off that win in Salem 2 weeks ago. What took place, again, this is 3 wide, trying to run 3 wide. That's Pete Shepard in the 39 that was in the middle of that. We'd seen him run in the middle quite a bit today. 27.
Working, guys pinned up against the wall.
Yep, 87 of Tony Ave. Also involved.
Happens quick. You see it happen right in here.
Blake Bjorklund looked as though didn't know that that 39 was on the inside.
Exactly what it looks like. There's nowhere to go, and sometimes when our spotters don't tell us there's a guy on the inside, we pull down. There's just nothing you can do once you do.
Welcome back to the Food World 250. We talked about the sun being a problem earlier for some of the drivers. Well, the sun has gone down as this most recent caution has come out, and because there are no lights on this racetrack, that means this race could be shortened because of nighttime.
Yep, we talked about it earlier, and these drivers kind of kept that in their strategy. So I'm sure Frank Kimmel's loving life right now. Let's give him a holler and see what he has to say about it.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.